This is At Home with Miss Joan, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy fudge pie or chocolate pie, whatever you want to call it, out of stuff you just usually have in your kitchen. Because that's how I like to cook. I like to cook out of things that I know I've got in my pantry: sugar and eggs and butter and cocoa, and I always have that, so I can usually whip up a chocolate pie in just a little bit. So here we go. I have already added to the mixer here 2 cups of sugar, but the recipe calls for 3 cups. Now this will make 2 pies, so you need one and freeze one for later. Alright, there's 3 cups of sugar, and then it also calls for like a half a cup of cocoa, and it's just the standard Hershey's cocoa. In fact, it said 7 tablespoons, and I got tired of putting tablespoons and measuring it out. Now I know it's a half a cup. Makes it go by faster. Okay, 3 cups of sugar and a half a cup of cocoa, and then I melted a stick of margarine. You see what size margarine is. This is how it comes. Well, here is a stick melted that I'm pouring in. A lot of times I don't put all of this in here. Maybe half to 3/4. All of it's going in today. And then I've already pre-measured 4 eggs. That's what I told you. This pie is what I call old-time fudge pie that our parents and grandparents would make because they had all that stuff in their kitchen. I'm going to turn it on and let it start going around. Hope it don't make too much noise and I don't put cocoa all over me. And then I'm going to slowly add a can of evaporated milk. We call this canned milk, I guess, because it's in a can. But it's, let's see, 12 ounces is how much it is. And this is just a great value brand. And then it's going to take a teaspoon of vanilla. Well, I usually just put a capful, you know that. There it goes. So, man, that's all that goes in this, other than we need some pie shells. I'm going to slowly add the canned milk. Wants to slosh out on me. I wish you could smell this. It's already smelling so fudgy. Fudgy. Alright, I'm going to let that spin around a little bit, and we're going to put it into 2 pie shells. Now what I buy is just the deep dish. It does help to have the deep dish pie shells because this is going to rise up a little bit because of all the eggs that's in it. And it comes in, it don't matter what brand. I've got the Great Value here, and here's the Pillsbury. Just make sure you got 2 deep dish pie shells. And what I do, and the reason I do it is because Mama did it. She'd always take a fork, no matter what pie shell she had, and she would prick the bottom. She'd say, "Now, John, that keeps the bottom from, when it starts cooking, that flour wants to rise up." So she would see them little holes all in it, and that keeps it from rising up. The pie shell staying nice and flat. Alright, I'll remind us one more time that Miss Joan put 3 cups of sugar, a half a cup of cocoa, a melted stick of margarine, a can of pet milk or canned milk, 4 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and that's it. And I keep these pie crust in my freezer, so I'm always ready to make a pie. Say somebody's sick and I'm going to take something, it freezes so well. I mean, it'll stay in your freezer for months and months. And get it out, and it tastes just as good as it did the day you baked it. I'm going to turn this up just a tad. I hope it don't splash too bad. And get it ready to go. Now it says that you can hand mix it, so you don't have to have a big mixer. You can just hand mix this up. Alright, I'm just going to stir it around on the bottom, see if we got everything out at the bottom. And just pour it in these pie shells. Me being left-handed, I do everything backwards, so I know it may look funny to you, but I have to turn it the other way. Alright, I'm just going to divide this exactly in half. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm not going to particularly measure it. Our family loves these. I usually keep them frozen. Company coming real quick, I just get those things out. Now, we like them just plain, or we like them with a Cool Whip or whip topping on it. Or if it's been cold in the refrigerator, put it in the microwave just a little bit, and then scoop you a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the top for that fudge taste, and it is so good. So that's it. I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'll let you know how long I bake them. It depends on your oven, but this is on 350, and mine will run about 55 minutes, but I'll let you know here in a little bit. Miss Jones fudge pie or chocolate pie. It makes two. I just want to show you this. These has been cooking 40 minutes. Can you see how that's jiggling? See that chocolate moving? Whoa, see it? Can you see that? All right, that lets me know the pies ain't done. And also, of course, you know the old trick of sticking a toothpick or a skewer down in there. See all that chocolate on there? Still too runny to make a pie. So see, I need to let these things cook. Like I told you, it takes about 55 minutes in my oven. Sometimes it takes an hour. So that was just what I call a 40-minute check. All right, I'm opening up the oven again. My bell went off at 55 minutes. Now, if you can get a shot of that, see how they've risen up? And now if I want to wiggle my hickey, see how it rose up right there? Okay, and then if I just run this in here, see, it's not covered in chocolate like it was before. I can tell that when I take these pies out and set them out here to cool, they're right on time being done. So in my oven, it takes 55 minutes on 350 degrees. And we'll cut you a piece here in a little while. I wanted to show you. I cut me a good piece out of here. And we love this just plain pie with a glass of milk. Or this right here is a dollop of Cool Whip on here. And it sure is good when it's hot to put a scoop of ice cream. So you get to choose which way you like to eat it best. I am fixing to eat this one. And way I do, I make two, and if one of them cracks on the top, that's the one I feed my family, and the other one gets frozen to serve the company. But anyway, it is so good, and it's got that down-home, old-time chocolate flavor. See how creamy it is on the inside? You're going to love this simple chocolate pie, simple fudge pie. At Home with Miss Joan, and please subscribe and like my videos and share them with your friends. I surely would appreciate it. They'll keep me making more of these when I know that y'all like them.